Every one of us has an inherent desire for happiness. But here's the truth. Happiness isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you create. It doesn't rely on perfect circumstances, the ideal relationship, or a dream job. Instead, it comes from within. The moment you understand that happiness is a choice, your choice, everything shifts. You are the architect of your reality, the author of your own story. Think about it. Your life is shaped by where you direct your focus. Most people dwell on what they lack, what's not working, or what went wrong. But what if you shifted your focus? What if you took a moment each day to acknowledge the abundance already present in your life? True happiness begins when you transition from scarcity to abundance, from lack to gratitude. And here's the key. Making gratitude a daily habit will transform your life. But it's not just about feeling good, it's about living with purpose. Meaning fuels happiness. When you dedicate yourself to something greater than yourself, when your actions serve others, when you wake up each morning with a sense of mission, something extraordinary happens. You feel fulfilled. Your energy increases. Your life gains depth. This isn't just about achieving more, it's about giving more. The happiest people aren't those with the most, they're the ones who give the most. Now let's talk about the present moment. We all know the past is behind us and the future is uncertain, but how often do we truly embrace the now? The only time you have control over is this moment. And when you focus on the present, you stop seeking happiness elsewhere. You create it right here, right now. You let go of the past weight and stop worrying about a future that hasn't arrived. And then there's self-love. You can't give what you don't have. If you want to bring joy to others, you must first love yourself. Don't wait for someone else to validate your worth. Know that you are already enough. You are strong, deserving, and capable of incredible things. Happiness begins with embracing yourself fully and recognizing that you are worthy of all that life has to offer. Here's something crucial. Your beliefs shape your life. So many people hold on to limiting beliefs, the idea that they're not good enough, that success isn't possible for them. But those are just false narratives. The moment you challenge those beliefs and embrace a mindset of possibility, you set yourself free. When you believe in your own potential, you start making bold choices. And bold choices create extraordinary results. Now let's talk about habits. Happiness isn't built in one grand moment. It's cultivated through the small actions you take daily. If you want to transform your life, start with simple, positive habits that accumulate over time. Whether it's practicing gratitude, prioritizing your well-being, or creating moments of peace, these small efforts compound into a life of deep fulfillment. Embrace change. Don't fear it. Growth requires change, and growth is the gateway to happiness. The happiest people are those who welcome uncertainty, face challenges head on, rise above their doubts, and refuse to be held back by fear. So if you want to live a happy life, remember, happiness isn't something you wait for. It's something you create, moment by moment, choice by choice. And let's not forget the power of resilience. Life will always present obstacles, but how you respond determines your happiness. Challenges are not roadblocks, they're opportunities for growth. Every setback carries a lesson, every failure a stepping stone. The key is to shift your perspective, to see difficulties not as limitations, but as chances to rise higher. Your mindset is everything. Those who cultivate optimism, who refuse to dwell on negativity, and who focus on solutions instead of problems, experience a different reality. They don't allow circumstances to define their happiness. They shape their emotions by choosing how to interpret their experiences. Now consider the influence of the people around you. The energy you surround yourself with matters. Negative environments drain your spirit, while uplifting connections inspire you to become your best self. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with those who encourage your growth, who support your dreams, and who bring positivity into your life. The company you keep directly impacts your emotional well-being. And then there's the power of action. Happiness doesn't come from waiting, it comes from doing. Too often, people get stuck in overthinking, waiting for the perfect moment. But the truth is, action creates momentum. Even the smallest step forward can shift your entire outlook. Progress, no matter how small, builds confidence and fulfillment. Let's talk about self-discipline. While happiness is a feeling, it's also a practice. Those who are truly content don't just rely on fleeting emotions, they cultivate habits that reinforce joy. Discipline in your daily routine, whether through exercise, mindfulness, learning, or creative expression, strengthens your foundation. The more consistent you are in positive behaviors, the more natural happiness becomes. And remember, comparison is the thief of joy. In a world driven by social media and external validation, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring your life against others. But real fulfillment isn't found in someone else's journey. It's found in embracing your own. Focus on your progress, celebrate your achievements, and recognize that your path is unique. Lastly, never underestimate the importance of rest. Productivity is valuable, but so is renewal. True happiness isn't about constant movement, it's about balance. Taking time to recharge, to reflect, and to simply be present is essential for long-term fulfillment. So as you move forward, remember this: happiness isn't a destination, it's a way of living. It's not about waiting for circumstances to change, it's about shaping your own experience through your choices, mindset, and daily action. The power to create a fulfilling life has always been in your hands. Your happiness comes from within. It's not something that depends on others or future events. The power lies in your hands. The key to happiness is in how you choose to live today. Begin with gratitude, take bold action, love yourself, and trust that the best is yet to come. Happiness isn't something given by others or found in external circumstances. It's an internal state, a choice you make daily. Many believe happiness comes from a promotion, meeting the right person, or reaching a specific goal. But in reality, external factors offer only temporary satisfaction. True happiness comes from how you perceive and respond to the world around you. When you realize happiness is within your control, everything shifts. You no longer need to wait for perfect conditions to feel happy. You can choose joy in any moment, despite the challenges around you. It's about shifting your mindset, focusing on what you can influence, and letting go of the need to control everything. The true power lies in your response to life, not in the circumstances themselves. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs shape your reality. If you tell yourself happiness depends on achieving something, you surrender your power. Instead, happiness is about embracing the present, finding joy in the little things, and learning to love and accept yourself. The source of joy isn't somewhere outside, it's already within you, ready to be accessed at any time. The more you practice this, the more naturally happiness will flow into your life. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you can use. It shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's already good in your life. In a world that constantly highlights what we don't have, more money, a better job, a different relationship, gratitude grounds us in the present and reminds us of the abundance around us. When you consciously practice gratitude, you start to see the world through a new lens. It's not just about listing things you're thankful for, but truly feeling and embracing appreciation. Starting your day with gratitude shifts your energy, setting a positive tone that influences everything you do. Gratitude transforms your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Instead of focusing on what's missing, you begin to appreciate what you have, and often you realize it's more than enough. This perspective shift can reshape your day, your week, and ultimately your life. Science supports this. Studies show that people who regularly practice gratitude experience greater happiness, better health, and stronger relationships. The more you focus on gratitude, the more positivity you attract. It's a cycle. The more grateful you are, the more reasons you find to be grateful. This positive cycle builds momentum, making gratitude a natural part of your daily mindset. Over time, it shifts your entire perspective on life, allowing you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Another key factor in lasting happiness is action. It's not enough to simply think about change. You must take steps toward it. Small, consistent efforts add up, leading to significant transformation. Whether it's improving your health, strengthening relationships, or pursuing personal growth, taking action moves you forward. Waiting for the right moment only delays progress. There will never be a perfect time to start. The key is to begin now. No matter how small the step. Progress, not perfection, is what truly matters. Each action reinforces your sense of purpose, making happiness a byproduct of your journey rather than just a destination. Self-love is equally important. When you treat yourself with kindness and compassion, you build a solid foundation for inner peace. Instead of seeking validation from others, you cultivate confidence from within. Learning to appreciate your own worth allows you to experience joy without relying on external approval. Embracing challenges as growth opportunities is another powerful mindset shift. Difficulties are inevitable, but how you respond to them determines their impact. Rather than seeing obstacles as setbacks, view them as lessons. Every experience, good or bad, shapes your personal evolution. Your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. The more you focus on possibilities rather than limitations, the more doors open for you. A mindset rooted in optimism creates resilience, helping you navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. Remember, happiness isn't found in the future, it exists in this moment. By practicing gratitude, taking action, and embracing self-love, you unlock a deeper, more lasting sense of fulfillment. Everything you need is already within you. The choice to live a joyful life starts today. The power of focus and gratitude. What you focus on shapes your emotions and reality. Your mind is an incredibly powerful tool, and where you direct your attention determines how you experience life. It's easy to get lost in negative thoughts, stress at work, personal setbacks, or anxiety about the future. However, the more you dwell on negativity, the more it takes over your mindset. Your emotions mirror your focus, so when you fixate on problems, they grow stronger. On the other hand, shifting your attention to what's going well, what you're grateful for, and the opportunities ahead transforms your outlook. Instead of seeing obstacles, you start recognizing possibilities. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending life is perfect. It's about being intentional with your focus. Rather than amplifying problems, you concentrate on solutions, growth, and progress. The key to mastering your focus is awareness. When you catch yourself drifting into negativity, gently redirect your thoughts toward what benefits you. By prioritizing positive actions and the aspects of life you can control, you become proactive in achieving your goals rather than feeling stuck or overwhelmed. Whether in your career, relationships, or health, where you place your attention determines your results. The more you practice this shift, the more naturally it fosters a life filled with progress and positive energy. The fulfillment of giving true happiness and fulfillment often stem not from what we accumulate, but from what we contribute. In a society that glorifies personal success and material wealth, it's easy to overlook the profound impact of selfless giving. Yet, the most meaningful experiences in life aren't defined by what we own or the accolades we receive. They come from the connections we build, the lives we touch, and the difference we make. Giving, whether through time, energy, resources, or love, shifts your focus from yourself to something greater. This sense of purpose fosters a deeper fulfillment that possessions or personal achievements cannot provide. Acts of generosity aren't limited to financial donations or volunteering. They can be as simple as offering a listening ear, showing kindness, or sharing knowledge. Giving creates a sense of connection and belonging, both for you and those around you. The more you give, the more you realize that life's true value lies in contribution, not accumulation. It's in the moments of giving without expectation that you discover the greatest joy and meaning. Living with generosity enriches your life. Not because it makes you superior, but because it aligns you with a higher purpose. Often, the more you give, the more you receive in ways you never anticipated, living in the present. Many people spend their lives dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. They regret past mistakes, fixate on unchangeable events, or stress over what might happen next. However, the only moment that truly matters is now, the present. The present is the only time where life unfolds and the only space where we have control. Instead of being consumed by regrets or uncertainties, embracing the now allows us to fully experience life as it happens. Every moment is an opportunity to act, grow, and appreciate what we have. By choosing to focus on the present, we open ourselves up to a life of mindfulness, fulfillment, and clarity. Embracing the present moment. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the past or disregarding the future. It means acknowledging them without letting them control your thought. Reflection is valuable for learning and planning is essential for growth, but neither should overshadow the opportunities in front of you. When you immerse yourself in the present, you gain clarity. You respond to life rather than react impulsively. Every interaction, task, and experience becomes more meaningful when you give it your full attention. Instead of being preoccupied with what has been or what could be, you make the most of what is. The mindset of growth. A fulfilling life isn't about avoiding challenges, but about how you approach them. Adopting a growth mindset allows you to see setbacks as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Obstacles become lessons, and failures transform into opportunities for improvement. This mindset encourages resilience. Instead of feeling defeated by difficulties, you develop the ability to adapt and push forward. Progress is a process, and those who embrace learning and persistence achieve lasting success. When you shift from a fixed outlook to one of continuous growth, you unlock new possibilities in every aspect of life. The power of consistency. Success isn't built on occasional bursts of effort, but on consistent action. Small daily choices shape long-term results. Whether it's developing new skills, maintaining relationships, or improving your health, steady commitment leads to transformation. Discipline fuels momentum. When you stay committed, even when motivation fades, you build habits that create lasting change. Progress isn't always immediate, but each step forward compounds over time, bringing you closer to your goals. Conclusion. Creating a purposeful life. The way you direct your focus, embrace generosity, live in the present, and commit to growth determines the quality of your life. When you choose to see challenges as opportunities, prioritize what truly matters, and take consistent action, you build a life of meaning and fulfillment. Your mindset, choices, and actions shape your reality. By being intentional with your energy and focus, you cultivate a life not just of success, but of purpose and lasting happiness. Many people spend their lives either chasing the next big opportunity or dwelling on the past, often overlooking the beauty and power of the present. By embracing the current moment, you shift your focus away from the uncertainty of the future and the weight of past experiences, redirecting your attention to what is happening right now. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about fully experiencing life as it unfolds, without judgment or resistance. The more present you become, the stronger your connection to yourself and the world around you. Living in the moment also frees you from the mental clutter caused by constant planning, overthinking, and regret. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by endless what-ifs, you can make clear, intentional decisions that align with your values and goals. The present moment holds limitless possibilities. It is where action happens, creativity thrives, and appreciation for life deepens. When you fully embrace it, everything shifts, allowing you to experience life with greater clarity, joy, and purpose. Self-love is the foundation upon which everything else in life is built. It is the practice of honoring, accepting, and valuing yourself, not based on accomplishments, appearance, or external validation, but simply because you are inherently worthy of love and respect. Too often, people seek approval from others, relying on external sources to feel a sense of worth. However, true fulfillment and inner peace can only be found when you learn to fully love and accept yourself. By practicing self-love, you become less critical of yourself and stop waiting for others to define your value. You begin to recognize that you are enough just as you are. This means embracing your strengths, accepting your imperfections, and treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a close friend. Self-love also involves prioritizing your mental, emotional, and physical well-being, not out of obligation, but because you understand that caring for yourself is essential to a balanced and fulfilling life. Furthermore, self-love builds resilience. When you value yourself, you no longer depend on external validation to feel confident or worthy. You become more empowered, self-assured, and capable of navigating life's challenges with strength and grace. By nurturing your self-esteem and inner peace, you create a solid foundation from which you can share love with others, pursue your aspirations, and live from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. It's not about striving for perfection, but about fully accepting yourself and treating yourself with kindness and respect every single day. Your beliefs shape your reality more than you might realize. They influence how you perceive the world, interact with others, and handle obstacles. Many of the beliefs we carry are ingrained from childhood, formed by family, society, and personal experiences. These beliefs can either empower us or limit us. The issue is that too often we accept them as absolute truths without questioning their validity. We assume that the way we've always thought about ourselves, our abilities, or the world around us is the only way to see things. But what if some of these beliefs are actually holding you back from reaching your full potential? Challenging your beliefs requires stepping back and questioning the assumptions that dictate your thoughts and actions. Challenging your beliefs requires stepping back and examining the assumptions that shape your life. Are these perspectives truly serving you, or are they limiting your potential? Many beliefs stem from past experiences, societal norms, or inherited thought patterns that may no longer align with your personal growth. The key is to approach them with curiosity rather than certainty. By questioning your long-held assumptions, you open yourself to new perspectives and possibilities. It's not about dismissing everything you've ever believed, but rather assessing whether those beliefs uplift you or hold you back. When you become aware of limiting thoughts, you gain the power to reshape them. This shift allows you to move beyond self-imposed barriers, unlocking greater confidence, resilience, and success. Every transformation begins with self-awareness. Recognizing the thoughts that guide your actions is the first step in making meaningful changes. When you replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, you cultivate a mindset that fosters growth and achievement. This doesn't mean ignoring reality, but rather choosing perspectives that propel you forward instead of keeping you stagnant. Growth requires discomfort, and questioning your beliefs can feel unsettling. However, embracing change is essential for progress. The more you challenge outdated assumptions, the more freedom you gain to design a life aligned with your values and aspirations. Letting go of limiting perspectives isn't about disregarding the past. It's about learning from it while making space for new possibilities. Ultimately, your mindset determines the quality of your experiences. By shifting your perspective, you reclaim control over your narrative, making intentional choices that support your vision. When you actively shape your beliefs rather than passively accepting them, you step into a life of greater clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. Are your beliefs helping you grow? Do they align with the person you aspire to become? Often we cling to beliefs that no longer serve us. Beliefs that tell us we're not good enough, that success is for others but not for us, or that we're stuck in situations beyond our control. These limiting beliefs create barriers, trapping us in cycles of mediocrity or fear. The key is understanding that beliefs are not facts, they are merely thoughts we have chosen to accept. When we challenge them, we unlock new possibilities. By questioning the beliefs that hold us back, we make space for empowering ones, beliefs that foster growth, resilience, and the realization that we are capable of far more than we imagine. The quality of your life is shaped by the habits you practice consistently. Every small action, positive or negative, compounds over time, shaping your future. Empowering habits align with your values and goals, propelling you towards success, fulfillment, and personal growth. When you consciously build habits that support your well-being, productivity, and happiness, you create a foundation for a purposeful and intentional life. But transformation doesn't require drastic overnight changes. Instead, it's about small, positive actions, repeated daily, gradually building momentum. Simple habits, such as waking up early, exercising, or practicing gratitude, can create profound shifts in your mindset and energy levels. Though these habits may seem minor in the moment, their cumulative effect is significant. Consistency is key. It's not about perfection, but progress. Empowering habits allow you to show up for yourself every day, even when motivation is low or challenges arise. Over time, these habits shape your identity. You become someone who prioritizes health, growth, and positivity, reinforcing your confidence and self-belief. Equally important is replacing disempowering habits, those that drain your energy, keep you stagnant, or hinder progress. Recognizing and replacing these negative patterns with ones that serve your highest self is transformative. The more you focus on developing empowering habits, the more they shape your reality, guiding you toward the life you desire. Change is one of life's few constants, and accepting this makes it easier to embrace. Whether it's a new job, shifts in relationships, or personal growth, change is inevitable. Yet we often resist it because it feels uncertain or uncomfortable. We fear the unknown and long for stability. But here's the truth. Growth and transformation only happen when we allow ourselves to change, even when it's difficult. Every shift, big or small, presents an opportunity, a chance to let go of old habits that no longer serve us and adopt new mindsets that align with our true aspirations. While change may bring challenges, it also opens doors to new possibilities. Without change, nothing evolves. Without change, nothing improves. It is the driving force behind growth, new opportunities, and progress. The most successful individuals are those who embrace change rather than resist it. Instead of fearing the unknown, they see it as a doorway to personal and professional evolution. Adapting to change requires a shift in mindset. Rather than viewing it as a disruption, see it as an invitation to expand your perspective and capabilities. Every transition, whether planned or unexpected, offers a lesson, a chance to refine your skills, or a new direction that could lead to something greater. Of course, stepping into unfamiliar territory isn't always easy. It challenges comfort zones and requires resilience. But every time you face change with an open mind, you strengthen your ability to navigate life's uncertainties. You develop confidence in your capacity to handle whatever comes next. Embracing change also means letting go of the need for absolute control. Life is unpredictable, and trying to resist this reality only leads to frustration. Instead, learn to trust the process. Adaptability is one of the greatest skills you can cultivate. It allows you to move forward no matter the circumstances. When you accept change as an inevitable part of life, you shift from reacting with fear to responding with intention. You stop seeing obstacles as setbacks and start recognizing them as stepping stones to growth. Every new chapter brings fresh possibilities, and the more you lean into change, the more you open yourself to a future of endless potential. If change never happened, you wouldn't grow, improve, or acquire new skills. Life's full potential would remain out of reach. But when you stop fearing change and instead embrace it, you begin to see it as a catalyst for growth rather than a disruption. Change challenges you to adapt, strengthens resilience, and fuels innovation. Life isn't meant to remain static. If you're not evolving, you're stagnating. Stepping outside your comfort zone allows you to stretch, transform, and progress. The moment you stop resisting change, you unlock a world of new possibilities and opportunities. Living with passion and purpose is the key to a life rich with meaning and fulfillment. Passion fuels bold action, pushing you to pursue what excites you and propelling you beyond mere existence into a thriving life. Purpose, on the other hand, provides direction, a deeper reason behind your actions, helping you align with something greater than yourself. Together, passion and purpose create an unstoppable force, keeping you motivated even in the face of obstacles. When you live with passion, every day feels vibrant and full of energy. You wake up excited about the possibilities ahead, eager to chase your dreams. Passion fosters resilience because it connects you to the deeper meaning behind your actions. Even on tough days, your love for what you do or the mission you're pursuing keeps you moving forward. It gives you the strength to overcome challenges because you're anchored in something that truly matters. Purpose ensures that your ambitions aren't just fleeting desires, but are aligned with a greater vision. Whether it's contributing to your community, helping others, or creating something meaningful in your life, when your actions are guided by purpose, they hold greater significance, leading to deeper fulfillment. Passion and purpose are what make life truly rewarding. They ignite your inner fire, bring meaning to your journey, and push you toward becoming your best self. Happiness isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you create. You have the power to shape your reality through your focus, beliefs, and daily habits. By choosing gratitude, embracing the present, and challenging self-imposed limitations, you open the door to a life filled with purpose, passion, and fulfillment. The secret to happiness lies within you, in the choices you make, the actions you take, and the love you share. You are the architect of your own life, and today is the perfect day to start building the future you desire. Step into your power, embrace the journey, and know that the best is yet to come. Change is not the enemy, it is the force that drives you forward. When you embrace it, you develop adaptability, learn to navigate uncertainty, and uncover new strengths within yourself. Each transformation brings growth, shaping you into a more capable and resilient version of who you are meant to be. Instead of resisting, lean into the unknown, knowing that evolution is necessary for progress. A life fueled by passion and purpose is one that thrives. Passion sparks enthusiasm, pushing you to take meaningful action, while purpose provides the clarity to channel that energy towards something valuable. Together, they form the foundation of a fulfilling existence, keeping you motivated through triumphs and setbacks alike. When you align with what excites you, each day becomes an opportunity rather than an obligation. Passion infuses your actions with vitality, making challenges feel like stepping stones rather than barriers. It strengthens perseverance, anchoring you to a mission that holds significance beyond momentary struggles. The more connected you are to what truly matters, the more unstoppable you become. Purpose ensures that your efforts contribute to something greater than personal success. Whether it's making a difference in the lives of others, striving toward a meaningful goal, or leaving a lasting impact, living with intention gives depth to every experience. It transforms aspirations into realities, guiding decisions and reinforcing the commitment to growth. Happiness isn't a destination, it's the result of intentional living. It stems from gratitude, mindfulness, and the courage to break free from limitations. Your reality is shaped by your mindset, the habits you nurture, and the choices you make each day. By embracing possibility, appreciating the present, and staying true to what ignites your soul, you craft a life of fulfillment. You hold the power to design your future. Every action, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you envision. Today is your opportunity to step forward with confidence, embrace the path ahead, and trust that the best is still unfolding.